Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for Monday, May 17th. Let's quickly jump to our news items as we usually do. Nothing on the docket. It seems a bit light in reference to news reports, economic reports this week, as we have nothing on the docket for today and or tomorrow. And of course, on Wednesday is FOMC. We have news in referencing crude as well. And on Thursday, we're talking about manufacturing, unemployment claims, and more manufacturing information on Friday at 9:45. The idea is to make sure that you check these reports on a daily basis. Try to stay away from the stock market while these reports are going to be announced. Let's quickly jump to our daily chart for today. And as we can see, after the market had the steepest downturn since late October, market hits the 50 SMA, recovers quickly the next day. This is Friday's day. Of course, we closed just at the 20 SMA, and that's where we find ourselves right now. We had spoke about these two areas last week. That's the true support and resistance of this market, at least as we stand right now. Can the market move lower? Yes, it can. Obviously, this is the ultimate area. It doesn't mean it's going to do it today, although it can, but it could potentially return back here. Or can it break above this, hold support, and continue higher from the 20 SMA? Absolutely. Market, of course, volume has increased. Our ATR has drastically increased in reference to our ranges, and of course we have pretty decent volume of very good average in volume at 1.5 million. Let's look deeper behind these numbers, and as we can see in this particular time frame here, we can see as the market is recovering from the bounce here, it uses several areas that were previous resistance and support. Here it does it again, it breaks clearly above this area here, hold support at this previous resistance, and the market continues to move higher. And I had said to you last week, a lot of headwinds above us, so that's why every time you see the market run, it runs to an area, eventually breaks it. Here's support again, here again it breaks it, support. This time it broke down. Right now we're a little bit behind this trend line here. Potentially we can move lower to this level here, this level right about 41, 42, right around this area here. These aren't fine prices, exact price levels. These are actually just areas. It ranges between 5 to 10 points. So that's what we're talking about here. Now, we don't make decisions on these on the basis of this particular chart either. We're just gleaning information, trying to build a good hypothesis, but there's a good chance that the market can move a little lower before it moves higher, at least from this vantage point. Let's look at our analysis chart here, which is the one closest to our trading chart. And as we can see here, here is our intraday low, intraday high, in blue, intraday low. And as you can see, the market kind of established the intraday high late in the afternoon, and pretty much just churned between the newly established high and this support level here. As you can see how the market just kind of just oscillated between these areas until it clearly breaks through, comes back to retest it. We have a trend line set up here. Market breaks above the trend line, comes back, and it hits the retest this area here. And now what we have here is a market in expansion. You see how you have here, you have higher highs and lower lows. And you know, when we're trending, we want higher highs and higher lows. Or if we're trending down, we want lower lows and lower highs. But here we have higher highs and lower lows. So we're actually expanding, and these markets are pretty tough to trade. So what do we need to see? We need to see it find a support, hold that support, and then break directions. And either way, hopefully to the upside, so that we can, for example, excuse me, what we need to see is one of these. Either the market can hold support for a while, and then either continue to the upside or continue to the downside. That's one of the scenarios that can help us understand that we're actually out of this expansion. Now, what can we look for at the short-term basis, where as we find ourselves within support and a clear resistance on this trend line? Can the market hold here? Yes. Can it come back from here, run here? Yes. This is the test. or it can completely break clearly through, hold support, and then continue to move higher. And of course, any break below here, we're expecting a little bit of acceleration to the downside. Just make sure you wait for your confirmations. Make sure you place your stops first. Have a great session. Take care.